What if the man bringing joy to children wasn't qualified for the job? What if the red suit hid something embarrassing, illegal, or just plain bizarre? Today, we are counting down 13 Santas who got fired, banned, or arrested for reasons you won't believe. Real incidents, real scandals, real consequences. And number 1, it cost the company millions. I'm your host at Ominus, where holiday cheer meets corporate nightmares. Let's begin. Number 13, the Santa who fell asleep on the job, December 2019. Texas, a mall. Santa works a 12-hour shift, no breaks, just endless screaming toddlers and forced smiles. By hour 10, his eyes are heavy. The Christmas music sounds like a lullaby. Then it happens. Mid-shift, while the 4-year-old sits on his lap, Santa's head drops. He's out cold. Parents notice immediately. Photos flood social media within minutes. The mall's corporate office sees Mall Santa falls asleep with kid on lap, trending within the hour. Santa is escorted out before he even wakes up properly. The mall apologizes, offers free sessions, but the damage is done. Memes everywhere. He later says he'd been working 3 jobs to make ends meet, that the mall paid minimum wage, that he hadn't slept in weeks. But the internet doesn't forgive, and that image becomes the defining moment of that Christmas season. Number 12, the Santa who told kids Santa isn't real. December 2018, New Jersey. A mall Santa is halfway through his shift when a 7-year-old asks, "Are you the real Santa?" Most Santas deflect. This one snaps. "No, Santa's not real. Your parents are lying to you. I'm just a guy making $12 an hour." The child bursts into tears. Parents explode in fury. Security escorts Santa out within minutes. The story spreads fast. Local news, national outlets. Santa later claims he was having a mental health crisis, that the pressure of maintaining the illusion while struggling financially broke him. Some sympathize, most don't. Either way, dozens of kids had their Christmas magic shattered in one brutal sentence, and that Santa never worked again. Number 11. The Santa who got caught vaping on set, December 2017, California. A department store Santa finishes an exhausting stretch of photos. He steps backstage, pulls out his vape pen, and takes a few hits. Peppermint flavored. He's on break. Harmless, right? Wrong. Security cameras cover every inch of backstage. A week later, a parent reviewing photos asks to see footage from that time slot. She sees Santa vaping, screen records it, posts to Facebook. Within hours, it's viral. Mall Santa caught vaping in full costume trends everywhere. The store fires him immediately, issues a public apology. Some defend Santa. He was on break. Others call it unprofessional. Either way, his career is over. One vape hit, one camera, one viral moment. That's all it took. If these stories are already surprising you, hit subscribe, because it only gets weirder. Number 10. The Santa who demanded tips. December 2016, Florida. A mall. Santa gets creative with income. The gig pays minimum wage. He's struggling. So after every photo, he drops hints. Santa appreciates donations. Help Santa pay his elves. He even places a red bucket next to his chair. Some parents give money. Others feel pressured, uncomfortable. Complaints roll in. Turns out, tipping mall Santas isn't standard, and demanding tips, prohibited. Management confronts him. He argues he's underpaid, just trying to survive. But the mall's position is firm. Santa's job is magic, not fundraising. He's fired immediately. The bucket is removed. Apology email sent. His reasoning might have been understandable, but his methods crossed a line. Number 9. The Santa who fell off his sleigh. December 2015, London. A Christmas parade. Santa's on a massive sleigh float, waving to thousands of families lining the streets. Perfect moment, until the float hits a pothole. Santa loses balance, grabs for the edge but misses, and then, in front of horrified onlookers, Santa tumbles off and crashes onto the pavement. Paramedics rush in. He's okay, just bruised ribs and ego. But the video? Captured by dozens of phones. Santa falls off sleigh goes viral globally. Millions of views, remixes. Late-night shows play it on repeat. Investigation reveals Santa wasn't wearing his required safety harness. Protocol violation. He's fired and banned from future parades. The fall didn't hurt much, but the humiliation lives forever on the internet. Number 8. The Santa who told kids to lose weight. December 2014, Georgia. A mother brings her 8-year-old daughter to see Santa. The girl climbs on his lap, excited, listing toys she wants. Santa interrupts, looks her up and down. "You know what you should really ask for? A gym membership. Maybe lose a few pounds, kiddo." The girl's smile vanishes. She climbs off, tears forming. When she tells her mother what happened, rage follows. The mother confronts Santa in front of everyone. He laughs it off, says he was kidding, encouraging healthy habits. Mall management fires him within the hour. The story goes viral. National news. Social media explodes. Was it body shaming or a bad joke? Either way, Santa crossed a line. That little girl will carry that moment for years, and Santa never worked in the industry again. Number 7. The Santa who brought his dog to work. December 2020, Arizona. A Santa has a certified emotional support dog named Max, Golden Retriever, goes everywhere with him. So when he gets hired as mall Santa, he brings Max along. At first, kids love it, petting the dog, taking pictures with both. Then a 5-year-old pulls Max's tail. The dog yelps and nips the child's hand. Not serious, but the child screams. Parents threaten to sue. Santa is pulled from the floor immediately. He argues Max is a certified service animal, that refusing him is discrimination. But mall policy is crystal clear. No live animals when working with the public. Liability too high. Santa is fired, banned from the property. Max becomes the center of a viral debate about service animals and workplace rules. Santa loses his job, his reputation, and his Christmas income, all because he brought his best friend to work. Halfway there, drop a comment. Which Santa story is the most ridiculous so far? And smash that like button. Number 6. The Santa who stole donations. December 2013, Ohio. A man volunteers as a charity Santa outside a grocery store, full costume, ringing a bell, red donation bucket. Sign says, "Help needy families this Christmas." For 3 weeks, he collects thousands. Shoppers drop cash, 5s, 10s, 20s. Some write checks. He's friendly, trustworthy, everything you'd expect from Santa, except he's not affiliated with the charity, and the money isn't going to needy families. The real charity notices their official Santa never showed up at that location. They alert police. Investigators track him down and find over $18,000 in cash at his apartment. Arrested for theft and fraud, gets probation plus restitution. But the damage to public trust is enormous. Donations to legitimate Santas drop significantly. People become suspicious, and real families in need suffer because one man exploited the season of giving. Number 5. The Santa who showed up drunk. December 2012, Illinois, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Families already lining up for Santa photos. Then Santa arrives. Stumbling through the employee entrance, costume wrinkled, beard crooked, reeking of alcohol. The manager smells it immediately, pulls him aside. He slurs a denial, but it's obvious. Parents start noticing, whispering, pointing. One father demands to know if that's the Santa holding his daughter. Manager administers a breathalyzer test. He fails. Blood alcohol well above legal limit. Fired on the spot. Security escorts him out the back exit. Too late though. Parents recorded video. Drunk mall Santa escorted out trends locally. Santa later claims rough times. Personal issues. A moment of weakness. But when you're Santa, you don't get rough days. You're supposed to be perfect, magical, sober. He wasn't. Number 4. The Santa who refused to wear a mask. December 2021. Pandemic era. Mall implements strict policy. All employees must wear masks. They provide Santa with a special festive mask, red with white trim. Santa refuses, says it ruins the character, that kids need to see his smile, his whole face. Management offers compromises, face shield, plexiglass barriers. He refuses everything, calls it un-Santa-like. They give him an ultimatum, follow policy or leave. He walks off mid-shift and posts about it online. Fired for refusing to destroy Christmas magic, goes viral. He becomes polarizing overnight. Some call him a hero, others call him reckless. News outlets interview him. Meanwhile, the mall finds a replacement within hours, one who happily wears the mask. Christmas continues, with or without him. Number 3. The Santa who had a warrant. December 2011. Washington. A mall rushes to hire a Santa after their original quits. New candidate seems perfect, friendly, experienced, good with kids. Preliminary background check looks fine. He works for a week. Everything's great. Then, on a busy Saturday, 2 police officers walk in. They approach Santa's station and arrest him, right there, handcuffs, in front of dozens of families. Santa has an outstanding warrant, unpaid traffic fines that escalated when he missed court. Not violent, but still illegal. Kids watch in confusion as Santa is led away. Parents are horrified. The mall promises to improve vetting, brings in a new Santa within hours. But the image of Santa in handcuffs burns into everyone's memory, goes viral, becomes memes. Even Santa can't escape the law, all because of parking tickets and a missed court date. Number 2. The Santa who quit mid-shift. December 2018, Illinois. Saturday before Christmas. Busiest day of the year. Santa arrives to find a line stretching halfway across the mall. Hundreds of families. The noise is deafening. Christmas music blaring. Kids screaming. By hour 3, he's exhausted. By hour 5, he's at his breaking point. Midway through a photo, Santa stands up abruptly. The child slides off, confused. Santa looks at the waiting families and announces loudly, "I quit. This job sucks. I'm done." Then walks out, still in costume, still wearing the hat and beard. Parents stunned, kids crying. Takes the mall 4 hours to find a replacement. Dozens of families leave demanding refunds. Mall sues Santa for breach of contract. He admits he had a complete breakdown, couldn't handle the pressure. but that doesn't matter to the families whose Christmas he ruined. Number 1. The Santa who accidentally started a fire. December 2008, New York. A department store Santa takes his 15-minute break, steps outside into the cold December air, lights a cigarette. He's been smoking for years, stands near the loading dock, away from customers. When his break ends, he flicks the cigarette into a trash bin and heads inside. Doesn't check if it's fully out. 10 minutes later, smoke, then flames. The cigarette ignites cardboard in the bin. Fire spreads to wooden pallets, climbs the building's exterior. Fire alarm sounds, store evacuated. Firefighters battle the blaze for over an hour. No injuries but catastrophic damage, charred exterior, smoke damage on 2 floors. Total cost, over $2 million. Security footage shows Santa flicking the cigarette. He's fired immediately, then sued for negligence. Settles out of court, but it wipes him out. Loses his savings, his home, everything. And the store never hires a live Santa again. From then on, cardboard cutouts only. Safer, cheaper, fireproof. One careless moment, one cigarette, and Santa's life went up in flames. So there you have it, 13 Santas who proved that even the most magical job can go horribly wrong. From falling asleep on the job to accidentally burning down a building, these stories remind us that the red suit doesn't come with superpowers. Which story shocked you most? Was it the drunk Santa, the one who told kids to lose weight, or the guy who literally quit mid-shift and walked out? Drop your thoughts below. I genuinely want to know. And hey, if you're into stories like this, the weird, the wild, the unbelievable, subscribe to Ominus. We drop new videos every 3 days. Dark histories, bizarre scandals, mysteries that'll keep you up at night. You don't want to miss what's coming. Speaking of which, next time we're diving into 13 haunted ships that disappeared without any trace. No wreckage, no survivors, no answers. Just open water, unanswered questions, and theories that'll make your skin crawl. Ships that vanished into fog and never came back. Crews that disappeared mid-voyage. It's dropping soon, and trust me, you'll want to be here for it. And since we're getting close to the holidays, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. May your Santa be sober, your sleigh ride be smooth, and your holiday season be scandal-free. Stay safe out there, stay curious. And remember, some jobs look magical on the outside, but behind the scenes, pure chaos. I'm out. You're still here. I said I'm out. Fine. You've been added to the nice list. Now go.